What's going on, guys? It's J-Ho back with more Destiny 2, and this week is the return of Iron Banner. So this is the first Iron Banner since the launch of the Witch Queen. So with Iron Banner, we have more opportunities to get pinnacle gear through the bounties, but we also have some new weapons added this season, as well as a new quest. So let's get straight into it. So starting off with the new quest, it's very similar to previous seasons, where there's multiple steps, and you also get some rewards along the way, including the new weapons and some legendary gear. But starting off with the first step of the quest, we have during Season of the Risen, defeat opponents, capture zones, and defeat opponents with void or solar final blows. I'm assuming this is for ability kills or solar or void weapons as well. And then moving on to the next step, we have complete Iron Banner matches, capture zones, and defeat opponents with hand cannon final blows. And then moving on to the third step, we have defeat more opponents, capture more zones, and defeat opponents with sniper rifle or glaive final blows. And then for the final main step of the quest, we have defeat opponents with supers, capture more zones, and defeat opponents with sword or melee final blows. So good thing they added the melee final blows as an option as well, because getting sword kills can be difficult since it requires heavy ammo, and heavy ammo is a lot more scarce in Crucible typically. So getting the melee final blows can help you progress this step as well. But those are the main steps, and then after that you just return to Lord Saladin, and that is pretty much the end of the quest. Along the way, you'll be getting some rewards if it does follow the same trend as the quest from previous seasons. And so speaking of the new rewards, we have two new Iron Banner weapons added this season. So the first one is a new hand cannon. This one is the Frontier's Cry, and it is an energy hand cannon solar burn, and it is the precision frame, which is the 180 RPM hand cannon, probably one of the more underused or less popular archetypes for hand cannons. But these are the stats on it, and then here are the random perks and the random rolls you can get on this weapon. So in the first column, we got rapid hit. That's probably going to be your best option in the first column, and then the next column we have iron reach. So this is something a little bit more unique to hand cannons in general, because only the Iron Banner weapons can get this perk. But basically this one will give you extra range at the cost of stability, so probably one of the best options in the last column. But also you can get kill clip as well, which probably would be pretty good. But they also have the new origin trait on the Iron Banner weapons this season as well. So this one is the Skulking Wolf trait, and it says during the hunt, final blows with this weapon grant enhanced radar and remove you from opposing radar as well. So pretty interesting. It is limited to only during the hunt, so it's not going to be super overpowered, especially because going off of your opponent's radar is definitely very advantageous. So it's gonna be pretty interesting. I'm guessing all the other Iron Banner weapons from the past that are still in the pool can get access to this origin trait as well. And then moving on to the other new weapon, we have a new sword. This one is called the Razor's Edge. It's a void sword, and it is the vortex frame. So here's the stats on this sword, and then here are the random perks you can get on it as well. So in the left column, probably your best bet is going to be Relentless Strike, still a very solid perk for PvE especially. And then in the second column, Chain Reaction is pretty good for that extra damage explosion. Frenzy sounds pretty decent as well, because it can give you that increased damage just for being in combat. So those two are probably going to be your best bets in terms of the sword. And again, it is the vortex frame, which does the spinning heavy attack, so pretty good for damage, especially for PvE. In terms of Crucible, this probably isn't the best sword, just because you can't get the Eager Edge perk on this sword, and that one is definitely beneficial for Crucible specifically, because it gives you that extra lunge distance. So definitely not the best sword for PvP or Crucible specifically, but pretty decent. You can get some decent stuff on it for PvE. But anyways, that's about it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace!